you have long said, even before we started this incarnation of Mike and Molson, that at some point we're all going to be in a adult content on the internet at some point or another. That's just inevitable with the way we're going. And this story just kind of really backs your case up. Of this comes to us from over in the UK, where an affluent South London neighborhood of Dulwich, known for many things, art galleries, prestigious private schools, but now they have some sex party problems. Yeah. Guests got a Bel Air house in Dulwich in April when it was hired by the naughty events company Heaven's Circle. They said that the residents were less than impressed to learn that the local manor house, just a 6-minute walk from the local college, was being hired out for sex parties. There was a online message board, was brimming with disgust and outrage, and complaints were lodged against the local council because their fine manor had been used for these sex events.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's one resident called Michelle. I was planning my wedding there and was appalled by the setup for those events. So it's not just the sex parties. You can rent that thing out for anything, apparently. When I discovered what was going on, I was disgusted by how they were using the same rooms as playrooms where families are supposed to eat.
You have to disclose that in your Airbnb listing, don't you?
I think you should. I mean, you should have to know that your dining room table may have been used by someone to fornicate on.
Yeah,
that should
absolutely.
be an Airbnb. Yeah. Michelle went on to say that the hygiene and safety concerns are just unacceptable. They're destroying a sacred grade 2 listed building, and it's just not right. These owners need to be held accountable for their actions. It's time for us to stand up and protect our heritage and ensure that these spaces are used appropriately, especially when they should be serving families and the community, not these crazy sex party having people.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that's the house in the picture from the article. It does have that sort of eyes wide shut look to it, doesn't it? Like there's some sort of fancy rich people are just having sex all day.
Yes, I'm assuming that's what it's all about. In fact, I believe what transpired there was a wax play party stocked with over 2,000 condoms, and so once people found out, it was the local neighbors were not real happy about their local establishment that many people had a wedding reception there being used for what may or may not happen to consummate a wedding that night.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, sex parties are becoming more and more popular, and you can't have a party without a DJ. And apparently San Francisco DJs are making some good bank by hosting. They're not hosting, actually. They've been hired to play at these sex parties.
Have sex party? I don't know. I'm out of the loop. I've been married for 17 years with my wife for 22 years. Have sex parties become so ubiquitous now that they need to hire out DJs? Is it just like, it's just a sex party without a DJ? How passe?
Yeah.
Like, how can we bring it up a notch?
Well, I mean, I think one of the things about it is that they become so commonplace. It used to be kind of an underground thing that you would, maybe hear about. Right? But now there's just so much that, you can hire a DJ and a caterer. This one DJ J. Maximilian, had to politely ask a group of partygoers to not use his DJ gear for support while they were.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm mixing here, right? Mm-hmm. I know you're using the computer for one thing, but I'm actually using it for real work.
The sex parties he DJs are held in mansions, Airbnbs, speakeasies, and warehouses all over the Bay Area.
Out of all those, you show up to a mansion, the classy sex party, like over in London. Okay, Airbnb, got it. But the warehouse sex party, really? Just showing up, being like, what do you got? I got a couple of folding tables, a DJ, here's a bowl of condoms, and we got some punch. Have at.
Over the years, he's perfected his musical approach to setting the mood. He keeps things relatively slow, playing nothing over 120 beats per minute. He avoids distracting vocals and sticks to stripped-down dark chords. Since dancing isn't the point, he prefers to play something down-tempo and chill. By the way, this article has supplied a orgy playlist from Spotify that we'll link to if you want to have your own party. Starts off with.
I was gonna say, can I attempt to see if I have the sex DJ chops? I'm assuming I'm going to be way off because I'm a romantic, right? So I'm the guy who's going to be like, hey, I'm that guy, Marvin Gaye, sexual healing. Something, the Motown, maybe a Teddy Pendergrass in there somewhere. Yeah. Al Green, Let's Stay Together. Maybe some Eve 6 in there. Here's to the Night, for something that isn't in the boomer generation.
This one starts off with Daddy, followed by Waves, followed by Slow Down. Then Everything Goes.
Okay.
Getting There from Here.
Oh, good Lord. It's so much. He's just putting together a sentence.
How do I get from there to here? I want to get my there into your here.
And you're here. Oh, you're here, all right, sir. You're at the warehouse sex party with DJ Maximilian.
Play, Unholy, One Time. So, yeah, those are some of the hits.
No Sabrina Carpenter, no Espresso, no nothing like that. No Hit Me Baby One More. I guess that would be too fast.
Well, there's another DJ Fairplay, who regularly plays parties, says people will yell out that they love this song right in the middle of screwing. She says she
How invested are you then in the actual act? If you're like, oh man, I love this. It's Journey. Don't Stop Believing. Oh man, hold on a second.
On any given night, 3 to 6 DJs typically tag in over the course of the orgy several times a year.
Lord.
I know.
3
That's
to
insane.
6. What is that a Sting sex party with tantric stuff going on? You need 6 DJ sets?
Several times a year, she DJs at a 300-person orgy.
Ow. You're going to get a lot of that there or here to there if you're going to that one. That's almost too many.
They answer the question as to whether or not they watch while things are going on. She said, this one person says, I try not to stare too much. I look at my laptop, but if I see them respond to the music and then, go faster and harder and sweatier, then I know I'm doing my job.
Are you?
I don't.
Or do you need to bring it back at that point? Are you getting it? If you go, this is going to sound terrible, but if you go too hard, too fast, do you ruin the next DJ set?